you get the white coat?
Oh, a friend of mine gave this to me.
That sounds like it's mine.
Hmm?
That makes it sound like it's mine. That's mine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, cool. You can wear stuff from my closet.
Yep. Sure enough. What's up? Welcome back to the Fee King Show. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Fee King. The Fee King Show goes down, God willing, every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today's Friday. Today's November 1st. Today's November 1st. Today is November 1st. Y'all, we are literally 2 months until 2025. And I don't know if you were watching the other day or if you've been watching in previous years. The new year is the only holiday that excites me. I look forward to the new year. I have a whole New Year Eve tradition that I do, and I am real serious and passionate about the new year. Welcome to the Fee King Show. I'm your hostess with the mostest, Fee King. The Fee King Show is all about who are you, like on a cellular level. Who are you? When things are going great, when you're happy, when you're healthy, when you're making all the money, when you're traveling, popping collars, popping bottles. Who are you? And then who are you when you are going through it, when you are being challenged, when you're full of doubt, fear? Who are you on a cellular level? And then what do you do? What's your why? How in the world are you keeping this thing all together? I.e., what is your self-care modality? So I will give you just a little preview of what that looks like. Who am I? I am a woman. I am a sister. I am a cousin to my favorite cousin, Rosetta Bonner. I had a dream about Rosetta last night, and I literally woke up around three something and I was going to write it down. And I said, nah, I don't even need to because I'm going to remember this one. And what I will share with you is that me and my favorite cousin on my mother's side, Rosetta Bonner, were eating ice cream. I was like, yes, it was such a beautiful, my dreams. Oh, they're like, I share with Sekou. I said, you know what, Sekou, I think when I lay down and dream, that is my real life. I said, I'm just visiting here. He looks at me like, Fee, because my dreams are so beautiful and magical and colorful and adventurous, and I'm always happy and I never need to eat. I was like, what's up with that? I'm always happy, even if some crazy stuff is going down, like internally on a cellular level. Who I am in my dreams are a very happy person. Alrighty. So, who are you? What do you do? What do? I help women over the age of 40 specifically, yet not exclusively, get unstuck in their physical and physical life because I have been stuck in both and more. And on any given day, I still might be a little stuck in my physical, especially. And just because I'm not exactly where I will be does not mean that I cannot help you get yourself from where you are to where you want to be. I love, and that's what we're going to talk about today. And I want to slow myself down because I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I know you're probably thinking, Fee King, you seem to always be excited. Kinda, but there are levels and layers. And my excitement today is like, whoa, I'm excited. Why? do you do what you do? Have you ever just stopped, paused, and asked yourself, why do I do this? Or why am I doing this? And then here's another one for you. Why am I not doing the things that I know will help me to get unstuck? Why am I not doing the things that I know will make me feel amazing? Why am I not doing the things that I know will serve me versus sabotage me? Questions that make you go, hmm. And then how? How are you keeping yourself together? What is your self care modality? What is your DIY modality? For me, it's running, reading, mindfulness meditation, transcendental meditation, prayer. And I'm talking about a full out convening all day long with God. I'm in a perpetual state of fellowship. I mean, it doesn't happen for me just at night or in the middle of the day or in the evening. It is all day long because I don't know about you, but this thing called life I am unable to do it alone. I am unable to do it alone. Therefore, I get to do it with God and others. Are y'all ready for the Fee King Show? All right, let's do this. So I want to share this with you. That was this morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My Sekou Wrights came out and got it in with us for the first few minutes. By the way, if you don't know this about me, and I think Sekou, I think you know this about me, I love surprises. I love surprises. I'm the type of person I don't subscribe to constants. Like I like to be kind of not in the know. I'm okay with not knowing everything. It excites me. And I think that worked well for me as an actor because as an actor, you never knew if and when you were going to get a residual check. You never knew if and when your agent was going to call this month. And so I lived my life by that. And this morning I was just like, yes. And that fueled me because we had a bomb workout this morning. So every Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until 8 a.m., we are doing a fundraiser. It's a free workout for 30 minutes. And then you make a donation to the GoFundMe link in the group. We are raising money so that we, and when I say we, the community can help be a part of Angelique Davidson's college education experience by making sure this young girl gets an education and she completes her freshman year at Temple University. She received a partial scholarship, and listen, partial scholarship, it barely covers, it barely scratches the surface. And so if you are able and more importantly willing, please join us every Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a Facebook group. I will drop the link. See, if my producer was here, that link will be in there. I'm just saying. And so I share this clip with you specifically because last night I got to work with a sister virtually who lives in Omaha. What's up, Chi Chi? And I tell you, when we finished, I realized, and I went into the restroom and I just had a little conversation with God and I just said, thank you. Because while it doesn't always look like the way I envision it looking like, meaning one of my greatest desires and dreams and the vision that I hold for my life is to have a renovated tractor trailer that's fully loaded. I'm talking about it's a full-fledged apartment. It's a couple studios, like you have video bays where I can do my show, say who can do his show, beautiful kitchen and a beautiful gym. And so we travel the world and we help people get unstuck in their fitness and their finances. That is the big goal, has been for years. And so I see myself being able to touch people all over the world, namely and specifically and firstly in this country. And last night I felt like, okay, this is happening. I got to work with this young woman in Omaha, Nebraska, which is my hometown. Yes, there are Black people in Omaha. Say it with me. What? There are Black people in Omaha? I can prove it. What? I got a month to prove it. There are Black people in Omaha, Nebraska. Go Cornhuskers. Go Cornhuskers. I'm a Cornhusker. I'm a Cornhusker. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I got to share with her the beauty and the magic of the Yiso wrap. And I just have my Yiso wrap. I put it up. So anyway, we're going through the instructions, and what I learned last night is that I'm patient. However, I am always about the improvement. And I said, I think you could be a lot more patient. And I felt myself not being frustrated with the process, but so badly wanting to communicate in a way where she got it. And that did happen. One of the things that she left me with, she said, Fee, I noticed that the Yiso wrap doesn't come all the way up on my back fat. And so I realized, these are her words, I realized I need 2 Yiso wraps for this area. But I really don't like my back fat. And I thought, and I said to her, I said, girl, you haven't done my back fat video? She was like, I've never seen them. And so I said, just when you think you're reaching the people, you realize, you know what? I'm not. Because I post a lot. I've done at least 4 back fat, no more fupa challenges just this year, 2024. And so I said to her, I said, you know what? I'm going to send you one of my back fat, like just a little clip of a video. And then this morning I said, you know what? Let me do a back fat workout so that I can send that to her. Because the question that I get asked more than any other question, can anyone guess the 2 questions that I get asked the most from women, especially women? Oh, thank you for the balloons, especially women over the age of 40. What 2 questions, what 2 body parts are women over the age of 40 most consumed about? I'm going to give y'all 60 seconds. Type it in the comments. Let me know. Go. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Chi-Chi said belly and arms. Chi-Chi, you got 1 out of 2 right. 1 out of 2 right. Let's go. What 2 body parts do women over the age of 40 ask me about, complain about, want solutions, stomach and arms? Hi, Sandra Hearn. Sandra, you got 1 out of 2 right. Let's go. And there is no right or wrong. This is just based on my personal experience, having been in this industry for over 25 years. It doesn't matter what culture, what ethnicity, what socioeconomic background you're from. These are the top 2. Even if I'm standing in line at Target having a conversation with someone at the bank. Sandra said, you know what, Sandra? You might win something, girl. You might win something. Butt and arms. Close, but no. Now, Sandra, remember, these are women over 40. Women over 40 have different objectives than my sisters in their 20s and their 30s. They're very different. And again, this is really based on my personal and my professional experience. Personal and professional experience. I'm going to give you 12 more seconds. 12, 11, 8, 10, 9, 8. Bankhead bounce, bankhead bounce. Now I'm really dating myself and I'm telling my age. Bankhead bounce, bankhead bounce. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Abs. Absolutely. So Chi-Chi and Sandra are absolutely correct. And back fat. And let me tell you something, ladies over the age of 40, men over the age of 40, back fat is inevitable. Back fat is inevitable. Even the most in shape, tight tone, athletic person has a certain percentage of back fat. And here's the thing with back fat. I've had so many women ask me, but why? Why does it exist? Back fat exists for the same reason that an accumulation of fat in any area of your body exists. There is no such thing as spot training. There's no such thing as spot reduction. When you choose and you're willing to lose and transform back fat, You're going to lose fat everywhere. You're not just going to lose it in that area. So here are the three culprits to back fat. And there are so many more, but these are the top three. And these are things that you can transform right now today if you just change your mind and then make it up in your mind. Change your mind and make it up in your mind. And if it's not that important to you or for you, then do nothing. Because for some people, it's not that important. They don't care. And that's fine. But what I do want you to know is that if you are carrying a little excess weight, if you get rid of, I don't like to say lose, because if you lose it, you can find it. If you are willing to get rid of 5% of excess body fat, which ends up being about 10 pounds for a 200-pound person. So for a man, usually it's going to be, that percentage is going to be a little more. But for the average woman, let's just say at your highest, you're 200 pounds and you just want to start somewhere. You're like, well, where do I start? You start with 5%. Simply by losing 10 pounds, you could potentially lower your cholesterol, your high bad cholesterol, your high bad blood pressure, diabetes, simply by losing excess body fat and maintaining it. You could potentially not experience arthritis. I mean, there's so many benefits to simply losing 10 pounds of body fat. And then again, if you want more, go for it, because it's all possible, right? But there has to be a willingness. And so here are the three things that I want you to know right now today that you have the power to do, which is take a look at your diet and then just be honest with yourself. Because for some people, either you're not eating enough times a day, you're not consuming enough calories, or you're taking in too many calories, or they're the wrong kind of calories. So there are a lot of variables. But if we're honest with ourselves, and we're carrying excess weight, it is not because it has a lot to do with your food. And again, it could be a multitude of things, but it's definitely your relationship with and to food. The second thing is your activity level, just in your everyday life. Now, I'm not talking about exercise yet. We're about to get to that. Your activity level in your life. When I'm in Maryland, when I am in Baltimore, Maryland, and I am doing Uber, I notice that I will gain weight in a short amount of time, fast, quick, and in a hurry. Why? Because I'm a lot more sedentary than I am when I'm traveling and when I'm in New York City, hands down. So this is what I do, because I noticed it and I was like, oh, but I love, I don't want to do Uber Eats. I'd rather just do Uber, but I'll mix it up. Just so that I can get out of the car and have a little more activity. I also will carry my mat, and I'll carry some bands or small hand weights, and I'll incorporate some form of exercise when I'm waiting for a passenger, if I drive by a park in DC, because it's that important to me. Because being sedentary doesn't just affect, your body and how you look and the loss of muscle, but it affects your blood pressure, your cholesterol, your propensity to have diabetes. It could affect your thyroid. It definitely affects your mood. And so the third one is hydration. Hydration. Many of us are simply not drinking enough water, or we're choosing other beverages over water. Some of those beverages are dairy. Those other beverages are alcohol and juices and sodas. So if you are willing to transform your decision around your lifestyle, what you're eating, what you're drinking, your activity level, and your exercise regime. So with back fat, you can't spot reduce it. You must do all of those things. Those are, I said I was going to give you 3, but I gave you 4. And so let me share that video with you again. This is one of my favorite in-home. Super simple simple move. It is so simple. It doesn't require a lot of space. So these are called Supergirls. And there's many variations of hand position. I like this one when you slide your hands back underneath your shoulder. So I'm lying on my stomach, right? And I just slide my hands underneath my shoulders. As soon as I do that, my rear delts are engaged, my scapula is engaged, and I pinch my elbows in. So now you're squeezing your lats. Pinch them in. When you lift your torso off the mat or the floor, your hands are going to also come up. And you're just going to exhale and squeeze those back muscles. You're also working your lumbar and your glutes. Inhale down, exhale up, and squeeze. Do these 2 to 4 times a week. 2 to 4 times a week. And I assure you, if you incorporate all of those other things, you will start to see a substantial difference in the size of your back and how much fat you're holding on your, whether it's your upper back, your middle, your lower, because we all carry it in different areas of the back. Good morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for checking out the Fee King show. So thank you to my client in Omaha for bringing that up, because I said, you know what? I feel like we need to have these conversations more. I need to be able to equip my sisters and my brothers over the age of 40 more for success. We're about to go into some head game, y'all. So for those of you who have not been rocking with the Fee King show until today, hat game is when we pivot, talk about something else, or we're close to the end of the show. The show is 30 minutes. And so let us go into a few announcements. All righty. So you heard this from me. Hack Your Pain Now is a book that my fiance, Sekou Writes, has written. And what is so dope about this book? Well, let me start here. If you are a human being at some point in your life, and I don't wish this upon you, but I kind of do, because not until you go through some things are you able to build that character muscle, that discipline muscle, that steadfast muscle. You got to go through some things. What Sekou has done is written a guide in 10 commandments, and it's so beautifully written because he experienced an emotional pain prior to his stroke. And this book has been able to help his new self. So he has a former self, which was pre-stroke. Post-stroke is his new self. He had no idea, of course, that he was going to have a stroke. He had no intentions of ever releasing this book. And again, if you are a human being, if you have children, if you have a loved one, and you know that at some point in your life you're going to experience some sort of pain, and you simply want more tools on how to navigate, how to accept, and how to manage it, I lovingly invite you today to go on to Amazon and grab your copy, paperback and ebook. And then this Monday and Wednesday, right sandwiched in between voting day, I will actually, you'll be participating, you'll be following, I will be teaching 2 webinars. It's buy one, get 2. Buy one, get 2. It's Monday, the 4th of November and the 6th of November. I'm going to be dropping all kind of specials for different people on my social media platform, from IG to TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Yes, and it is my facial cupping and wood tool body contouring webinar. So here's the link. Go ahead and screenshot it. That goes down Monday the 4th and Wednesday the 6th. It is buy one and get 2. Buy one and get 2. And then lastly, a few people I want you to follow because they are dope. That is I Am Rev Melissa on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Her show is Sip Spirit in Practice, and that is at 10:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. And then the one and only Sekou Writes, Get Rich 101, goes down Monday through Friday on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and you can find him at Sekou Writes page, Sekou Writes page. And so listen, I'm curious as to what happens when you get a full-fledged, like, hot flash in the middle of doing your show. You want to know what happens for me? I'm like, girl, take that hot hat off and keep that fan a moving. Cause listen, so it's partly a hot flash, but then it's partly these lights, like lights, camera, action. The lights are hot, hot, hot. All right, so let's get out of here. I think that is all that I have. Let me thank some of my sponsors. Let me thank Bobby Tamir for Your Soul Publishing for my dope beats. Let me thank the one and only Her Glow Candy Shop, Faye Thomas. Get your glow on. Let me tell you something. When I am just out in the world, oh, where's my banner? My bad. So it's Her Glow Candy Shop, Faye, Her Glow Candy Shop. I'll share it on Instagram. I absolutely love her accessories, her earrings. These aren't hers, but these are cute, right? These are not hers, but these are cute. I love her handbags. I love her, I call it clavicle candy. I love her fedoras, and I love her, and I love supporting women. I love supporting Black women, and I love supporting Black and brown business owners, right? So this is the Fee King Show. I am your hostess with the mostest, and please check me out Monday, God willing. I will be right here at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I want to bid you light, love, prosperity, possibility, positivity, joy, abundance, excellent health, solid friendships, so important, and joy, not just for today or this weekend or the rest of 2024, but for your entire life condition. I am Fee King. I am out. Peace.